everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Starscream WFC-K12. You can see right there he is in his jet mode. Put off to the side. Look at the package real quick. Yep, once again, War for Cybertron Kingdom and Transformers and Generations, Takara Tomy, Hasbro, 8+. Nice little bit of artwork of Starscream being mad and landing and stuff, and that's a lot of lava, and maybe you'll hurt his foot or something. On the bottom, of course, you have the barcode. This, you got a little core class thing. Nothing really there much on the side. On the back, of course, you have a couple product shots, of warnings, and copyrights and all that stuff. Yeah, the instructions, which are pretty much pretty clear. Yeah, they're pretty clear instructions. Not difficult to figure out what to do from them, or even without them. So because it's a core class figure. Yeah, Starscream. Starscream here is, well, a jet, as he's supposed to be. You can see he's white and red with some blue, a little bit yellow for the cockpit. And some little Decepticon symbols right there on the wings. You can, of course, see a lot of his robot mode just kind of chilling out underneath. You know, it's kind of as you do with these sort of things. Core size, and particularly jet transformers, you just kind of have stuff chilling out. Yeah, looks pretty good. No landing gear or anything, but, pretty easy to grab and whoosh around. He does have a Tamagotchi stage port right there in the nose, and because he's so lightweight, it's pretty easy to counterbalance. And so you can grab him right, just whoosh him around. It looks vaguely like an F-15, although kind of a cartoonish F-15, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty good. I like this guy, and one reason I kind of picked him up is because actually, well, transformation or anything, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But comparisons first. Here he is with Core Class Optimus and Core Class Megatron. You can see, again, the Decepticons are just bigger than the Autobot here. Again, pretty good size here. All that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I like the jet. It's a pretty nice little jet, all things considered, and I've seen worse when it comes to hiding stuff on the inside. And again, at this size, for this price, not bad. But transformation, though, pretty simple. Okay, so the null rays. You can keep the null rays on, but I'm going to take them off because they like to pop off on me anyway. They're not the pegs are not super solid. But yeah, first thing there is take the tail fins here and flip them up, and take the stabilizers and then untab them from the side and slide them down. They'll re-tab into place automatically. You'll just hear that. Just click right there. I take the arms and untab them from the underside of the wings and rotate them around so that the fist is facing forward or down or whatever you want to call it. Like that. And then what you want to do is go ahead and take this, and this splits right here. Right here. The little fake cockpit comes away with this side. So you just want to open that up and untab that and open that up. It can be a little tricky, especially going from the other way from robot to jet. It can be a little tricky to get that all untabbed. You want to go ahead and take the legs here. You just want to untab them from the underside and just bring them down like that. Take the head right here and pull it out. Swivel that 180 and just bring that out like that. And then this assembly right here, this basically the vents and the cone and nose cone and everything. Untab from this thing right here. Untab that and bring it out like that. Bring it down like that. Go ahead and start right here. This is, I think, the most clever part of the transformation. You take this whole assembly and just rotate that 180 like that. And then bring the legs down and separate them. Take this piece and bring it up. Bring it up like that. Take the nose cone and flip it around onto the back. Take the head platform and just bring it up like this. Then you could take the chest pieces and bring them in, tab them in. That, they'll click into place, and this is where it's, like I said, this is the part that's tricky sometimes. I know I've broken mine in, so it's a little easier, but initially it was really difficult to get this all separated so you can actually transform it. Do all that stuff, and of course, if they came off, which they probably did, reattach the null rays. Reattach his null rays, and oh, there you go. Oops. Yeah, like I said, null rays. Come off real easily. There's his robot mode. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice looking G1-esque robot. It's a little more, I guess, squared off than he normally would be, but you know, again, it works really well. Again, at this scale, and yeah, the null rays. That's the biggest complaint. The null rays pop off really easily. They don't peg in super easy. It doesn't take a whole lot to just kind of there you go, just knock them off the pegs, which is frustrating to say the least. But otherwise, he does look good. You can see. So we're zooming. There you go. You can see, you know, his head, silver, red eyes. You got the little detailing here and the little, I guess, vents or whatever. You got some detailing here. You got the yellow cockpit, you know, white, blue, or this off-white, blue and blue. Whatnot. Yeah, again, he looks pretty good. All together, that was a pretty clever way to get the wings, you know, positioned where they're supposed to be for the robot mode and everything. Again, this whole thing twisting around like that. Yeah. Not too bad. The other thing is, I don't know what it is. He has like no heels. His heels are very limited. So what happens is it doesn't take a lot to make him just fall backwards. Sometimes you have to kind of get him positioned exactly right. And if you don't, I've noticed that. It's like if you have his feet pointing straight forward, just doesn't take much. So I found that what's best to do is just go ahead and twist his legs out a little bit, and that pretty much makes him dead solid. So just an FYI on that. You can also hold these null rays, you know, if you want. You can hold them, you know, as he did occasionally in the cartoon, once or twice, I think. You can hold those, but, you know, they belong on his shoulders. Yeah. Articulation. Head can swivel left and right. Arms on ball joints. So, again, forward and, well, back if you remove the wings. Outward, all that stuff. Again, yeah, you say wings can move forward and back, you know, so you can angle those how you want. I like to angle them slightly back like that. And this came off again. This is just the most annoying part of everything. Just these null rays do not like to stay on. We're crap. Ball joint is elbow, so, you know, you got on the 90-degree bend plus outward swivel, or just bicep swivel there. No waist swivel due to how he transforms. Ball jointed hips, so forward, back, not that far before it bangs in the backpack. Outward, that far. No thigh swivel, really. Yeah, no thigh swivel, as you can see. The knees are on ball joints, but it's weird. They just kind of catch on the thigh a little or something. But yeah, that is kind of your knee swivel. Although yeah, it has to, you have to do weird stuff, but you can make it work. Knees do bend about just shy of 90 degrees, and that's your articulation because there is no ankle anything. Yeah, the way he's sculpted is he kind of gets, his joints sometimes get caught on the his other parts, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, a comparison real quick. Here he is with Core Class Megatron and Core Class Optimus again. They'll look good together. He doesn't want to stand right now. There we go. Again, he might be a bit tall, but not too bad. Do that real quick. And one thing, you know, of course, he can hold. I think he's supposed to be able to hold this, but I believe something's weird about his yeah, something's weird about him that I think they did something wrong with it because like this goes in, it goes in, but it's really tight. So something went weird with his holes. I guess the null rays and the holes and everything, they're not quite actually 3mm. They're a little smaller, so things don't quite work right, which is weird. Whatever. I guess you can technically hold Megatron, although you might have to really make it, really want it. Yeah, solid little core figure. Again, $10 or so, not bad. It's got an interesting transformation I really actually like. It's a really nice little fun little transformation. If you don't like fake cockpits, though, this might upset you because it is a fake cockpit, I guess. It doesn't really matter to me. Again, core class. He looks good in both modes for the most part. Some people might find him a little too squared off compared to how he's supposed to look. But yeah, I think he's pretty nice. He's a fun little. It's just fun to transform him back and forth. It's a clever transformation. He looks good. He's got pretty solid articulation and everything. The only thing I would say is got Got to be careful about, you have to kind of position his feet just right for him to stand, and the null rays pop off really easy. But other than that, solid buy. He's available pretty easily. He's like at Walmart. I got mine off Walmart, so why not? $10 if you like Starscream, you like this, go for it. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it informative and entertaining. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. Check out my Patreon and Coffee. And I see you next time with another video review.